Hey guys, I'm Violin and tomorrow Advent of Code is starting again. For the people who don't know what Advent of Code is, it's basically a series of puzzles. Every single day there's a new puzzle and it runs from December 1st till Christmas. Except for this year, there are some changes. This year it will only run for 12 days. Creating these puzzles, it's very hard on the creator, it's very taxing, it's a very busy period already because of the holidays, which is completely understandable and also kind of good for me because last year I tried to do Advent of Code and I only got till day 16. This year I'll be joining again by using Godot, but yeah, anyway, let's go over to the PC and let's show you how I'm setting up this year's Advent of Code Godot project. Okay, and so this is the repo that I have for Advent of Code. Right now I did some cleaning up for the 2024 codes and, well, basically I'll create a new folder 2025, a new Godot project. But to show you what I had for last year, I had this kind of a project. Now, it's not made in the best way because I basically have a separate node with a script on it for each day. So I will try to improve this a little bit, and yeah, give me a little bit of time and I will have a version for 2025 and then I'll go over all the details of how the new Godot project for the next season will work. Well, for the season that's starting tomorrow. Okay, and sometime later, this is what I have. So it's very similar looking to my previous one, except for it works a lot more nicely. So I have my main script, a background, a panel. This day number will automatically adjust. I have my part 1 and a part 2. And these are line edits, so I can easily copy the things that I need to, well, give into the site of Advent of Code to give my answer. As for my classes, I basically only have a class day, which is, let's take a look at that, an abstract class. So I basically need to have a function called part1, part2, and I also have a getDataPath function and a getTestDataPath function, which will basically take the name of the folder of the day to find the correct data script. So, for example, every folder has a file called data.txt and a file called data_test.txt. And each of these scripts only has this. So basically a function part1 and part2, and that is it. Then I also have a global. I have my data and utils. Utils will be for often reappearing function, and data is just something from last year to get the data nicely from the data.txt files. And other than those things, the only other interesting part to show is probably the main.gd script. We have a range that will take, well, basically for the day number. I made it so it automatically sets it to the day of, well, that we are today. And then we have our nodes, so the day label, the part 1 answer label, well, line edit, and a part 2 answer line edit. And then our current day. So we take the scripts, we load it into current day, and then we basically run part 1, part 2 to get that information from that day. So it's very simple. It's a lot simpler than last year. I should have probably done it like this to begin with, but hey, I keep learning better ways of programming. So, and if you also want to use this kind of, well, basically template that I made, you can go to the GitHub repo under commits. You can see in it 2025, and you can probably just copy the files from this folder or do anything. It's a lot cleaner looking this year compared to last year. And yeah, I'm looking forward for tomorrow. And that's it for this video. I don't know how it will be, and since I moved office, yeah, there will probably be a little bit of kids noises in the background, so my apologies for that. I'll try to keep the kids noises to a minimum, but kids are kids. So yeah, I'm looking forward to starting Advent of Code this year, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's first episode. Bye bye. Also, Signal Limited won't be affected by this. I will still work on Signal Limited as well. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.